Oh, YouTube. Well, this will make it probably easier for you guys. This is my 300. As you can see,
oh,
we're doing a
YouTube.
front end swap. Well, more daylight. I have a couple hours to get this thing all nice and good. As you can see, I have already done some work. To it. Got a headlights installed. In which I am gonna have to get these bulbs covered, because all good. So the first thing we need to do, and I might have to take off the headlight again, simply because there we are. Got this handy tool right here, if you can see. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna get that clip right. I might need two hands for this. So what you're gonna do is gonna pop these up with your handy clipper thingamajig. It usually comes with the kits. And then you got to unbolt your splash guard, and there's gonna be two bolts right there. To get these things off, right easy. Not exactly, but you get the gist. Put your handy tool there, and you're gonna try to pry this thing. See those, if you could see up, can't really see, but there's bolts up there. But the first thing I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna remove this underguard. This thing, you gotta put this tool away, because it's always good to put your tools. What you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your socket set. First of all, you gotta get it open. Sorry, my cameraman, he had plans. Mind you, this is not profitable, so why would he put this as the priority? But anyway, you're gonna grab your 8mm. So I'd recommend just grabbing this, your 8mm. You're gonna put you down. As you can see, all good. Got your 8mm. And now, I ideally would want a blanket or something, quickly as I can, under before daylight ends, because luckily the sun goes down around 6, so I have 3-ish hours to get this shit done, so I'm very thankful. So what are you gonna do? It is very slippery. But you see these bolts right here? What you're gonna do is you're gonna, definitely when we get more subs, our budget's gonna go up. But again, on a slippery ice, don't kill yourself. Make sure you're not killing yourself doing this. It's very easy because you're slipping. Yeah. But I am gonna go ahead and grab a socket. Fuck. Just take it off. Try hard with one hand. Oh, fuck. Getting my shoes wet for content, but whatever. even if you can. I'm trying to do this with one hand, but you get the gist. So I'm gonna quickly put this away, and I'm gonna finish all these. There should be a lot, but there's some missing. So I'm gonna go ahead. Sorry for the camera quality. There's the new bumper. Go ahead and take this off. Some hardware. That's the underguard. You can see. Well, I think to install this properly, I'm gonna have to remove the headlight that I just installed. Plus, I do have to get should make sure those lights are make sure there's no that they're covered. But you can see it's majority of it off. I'm gonna keep the bumper, and I am gonna have to do some modifications to the car, as you can see, especially with the fog lamps. So after this is done, there are actually, I could probably get that right now, get my socket set right out here, and this thing should, with daylight, should definitely go by a lot quicker. So you're gonna grab that 8mm Where do I put it in here? Probably did. Somewhere in my pockets. But I'm gonna put the 7 mil somewhere where, hold on. 7 mil, sorry for that. Make sure it's on loosen. Now you're gonna make sure these things are off. Where are you? You see, this is what it looks like. Now it's about to come off, but as you can see, you gotta remove this, and there are bolts. So that one seems a lot more accessible. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my 10mm ratchet combination wrench. Make sure it's going loosening. Hey there, let's see how this baby goes. So anyway, there's 3 bolts here, and this thing should come out. So I'm just gonna cut 2 when this thing's out. Then I got the front bumper. I did make a wee bit of a mistake that I actually don't have to remove those bolts on that side, unfortunately. But besides that, I gotta disconnect these things. That's just what those pushy things tool that I do have. It's taking a wee bit of a drink break. There's the old headlight, the new pins. I have them. There's the old bumper. There's that new part. Since I am doing this, I am going to probably take this off. I am gonna get, this car isn't running at the moment, but I'm gonna switch these high halogen yellow fluorescent lights for white LEDs to fit this. In the meantime, I might as well, this is what your car looks like without it. I'm gonna quickly pop this off. Just tighten it down. Get this third one. get that. Oh, sorry, I'm missing that. It's hard with one hand to film and also work on it. It goes in the way. Oh yeah. No, not yet. I don't know. She hasn't answered. I swear to God. So there it is. That is what the new headlights look like on the car. For is these guys right here. So we need I believe there's 2 bolts. Yeah, 2. One of them is completely otherwise fine, I believe. Not mistaken. One of these, to make sure which one it is. Okay, that one's for that, so it must be this one. So you're gonna hand tighten this baby. And we're gonna have to tape some lights off just simply because let me grab my ratchet. Simply just because yeah, that way. So once that's all done, we can grab the new bumper and then slap these babies on. Actually, before that, I'm gonna grab some electrical tape and I'm gonna mask these babies off so they don't have color, because these were originally turn signals for the old ones, but I only have one. Sorry. They were actually, I believe, my daytime running. Like, you know, when my car starts up. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I have my high beam, low beam, and turn signal. And I have my fog lamps. So that's all we really need. So, I'm gonna quickly tape these guys up and see if there's tape. I have a couple things. First of all, I had to add one bolt that was actually it was just kind of just slipped in and out. But this guy right here, I have little buttons, but I gotta find one that's good for it. So there's one. And what I gotta do is I gotta push it on through. Pop this little guy. Honestly, no. I might just grab like a simple button instead of this shit. Oh, it's actually right here. Stupid me. Thank God I'm almost done my thing, because it's sun's going down a little bit, but gotta throw this bumper on. I do have an extra one of these, so that's good. I'm gonna throw it on back. So we're gonna do, because it is getting a little darker, about a minute. Sun's gonna go down. We're gonna pop this guy on. We're gonna use a couple buttons. We do need the hammer though, and this. So I'm just gonna set us back up. Here we are. We got our buttons. Now I just gotta find where buttons are good. Don't slip on the ice. That looks good. Now we're just gonna... And it looks like I do have to put the things on. Okay, now we're just gonna grab button things. I'd preferably want these. I believe, because OEM, these look totally OEM, so oh, not that one, this one, and you can restock them. This guy isn't wanting to go in. There we are. Nice and good. Got that majority on. It's working crazy. It looks crazy mean right now. It's got... Now come and show you guys what I need to do. But look at this. Look at that front end. That is way much better, way much cooler. So we gotta do, you see these notches? You gotta knock them in place and then remove the screws, put the underguard on there, and we should be fine and dandy. It looks, besides that, absolutely sick. Besides the OEM, looks a lot muscular. Generally it looks a lot better. And yeah, so I'm gonna quickly put these things on, and I'm gonna get right to putting. It's a couple hours since I've completed the front end, the 300, and I'm kind of glad I did because it got a little chilly, it got a little windy. It's definitely colder, or it's just because I'm wearing a t-shirt, but I'm freezing my sugars off. But I did get that front end on the 300 done. As you can see, it's very good. Thank God I didn't get my socks wet, but this is it. Here, I even put the light on for you. Look at that. It's an absolute beaut. The grill, just the overall thing. Overall, it's a lot more aggressive looking if you look at it. Like, it's just more of a meaner car, more of a car, more of the Chrysler, more of a muscle. Because this is what a C would have on its front end. As you can see, the taillights, bumper, it's all good. It took me about 2 hours to properly install it. It's really good. I love it. It looks great. It's amazing. Like look at that. Like it's just, it just looks good. And I'm planning on putting a Hemi in it. now I have a second car, so I'm not in the humongous rush to get a engine in here, so I have time to save money. I have time to you know, get the proper shit and make this car a great car. Like, it just looks incredible. Like, it's so it's like, it's not the dweeb version of the 300. It's the mean. It's just, it looks great, doesn't it? Well, I'm gonna say that's the end of the video. I hope you like it. I hope you like this journey, even though it wasn't really descriptive because I didn't have a cameraman. But you probably will figure it out because it's really buttons and bolts and plugging it in and plugging it out, and that's all good. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. There's one thing I have to do is the 2 extra turn signals that are from the old housing. I have to tape it up because those will be activated if running, and it's gonna look weird, but with this weird lights happening in the engine bay. But besides that, the 300 looks like a 300. The Chrysler 300 looks like a 300. So hopefully that'll be it for you. Have a good one.